to do something that I knew could bite me in the butt, and I hate to say it that way, but I stood, if I believe somebody's doing right and I want to help them, I help them. If I suspect they're doing wrong and somebody's just, I want to get in there and they always say, there's a saying, you want to hear it, what's the saying? Get it from the horse's mouth, right? You want to find out what people are like, right? We have the police, we have bad police, but that doesn't make them all bad, right?
Right.
Whether you have 20, 30, or 100 of them doing the wrong thing, that doesn't make the other 500,000 of them bad people, right?
Correct.
And so I thought to myself, what can I do? We've got all these actors out there going undercover and behind the scenes and trying to figure things out, and then give you the gotcha moment, right? But it's always a bad gotcha. It's always, I went undercover and I discovered something, and look what I discovered. These people hate these people did this, they're stealing money, they're doing this, whatever it is. Well, all my life, I was born and raised right here in Las Vegas. And I'm from Summerlin to Anthem to every new beautiful neighborhood that was built in this community. But I grew up right there on what used to be called Highland, of Martin Luther King and Helen, literally a block away from the Martin Luther King statue. That's where I grew up. And so I've been on the east and the west and the north and the south of this town. And I've sat with Bloods, and I've sat with Crips, and I've sat with everybody in between. I've been arrested, and I've tried to give a good word while I was in lockup waiting for bail. So when I get behind an organization or anything, I do it with all my heart to try and find the good. And I started to reach out to some people, and I met some people, and I wanted to see what they're about. And originally I didn't know. I'd like to end this event with something, with a fraternity, an organization that said, we want to actually, and not even at this event, they showed up at other events for the Chinese American Citizens Alliance. And they showed up at things for my campaigns and church things, and just things that I didn't even know that they were there, because we don't wear name badges, right? Nobody knows. We don't wear I can't walk into a certain event with a big R Republican on my chest, right? But we don't know what people are involved in, right? And it's like when someone said, don't take pictures next to O.J. Simpson, it's going to be bad for you. I said, look, everybody's human. And you shouldn't, if you live in a glass house, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Eat without sin, right? That's what I said. Now, I'm no pastor. I never went to Bible college. I just had a grandma from Louisiana that made me go to church every Sunday. And I realized that, Charlotte, this is my daughter over here, but I realized that we all need to move forward, not look at the past. We need to realize that we're not in 1950, we're in 2021. And we need to think that way. If we see wrong, address it, point it out. We do that a lot, but what we don't do is we never point out good things. It's very rare that we point out good things. Well, the last speaker I would like Ian to come up. Ian, if you could come up, say a few words. We've gotten our Black Democratic Caucus. We've got our NAACP. The Republican Chamber of Commerce is supporting and sponsoring this event as well, and helping out the Chinese American Citizens Alliance. And Ian would like to say a few words. Thank you very much, Ian.
Thanks for having me back. Now, just full warning, guys, I'm not a great talker. So I have a prepared statement. I was going to sing the national anthem, but that thing's still sitting on Mountain Park. Okay. We are happy to be here as our leadership wanted to stress the importance of peace and standing up against hate directed at Asian American and Pacific Islanders, as well as recent anti-Semitic events. While many demographics have been discriminated against throughout American history, we want to assure you that all is not lost in what is often misrepresented in the media. Is it not in our interest to remember that the media often has its own interests at heart, and not the people of this great country, including the immigrants that have come to this land legally to help build this country and raise their families? Are these families not adding to what makes this country one of the greatest in history? Our fraternity was founded on common American principles of liberty, passed down through the Enlightenment and enshrined in our Constitution and Bill of Rights by the founders of this great country and others besides. Our tenets of this fraternity are minimum government, maximum freedom, anti-drug war, controlled borders, anti-racism, anti-racial guilt, pro-free speech, pro-gun rights, glorifying the entrepreneur, honoring and uplifting the housewife, and reinstating the spirit of Western chauvinism. Chauvinism is national pride. Simply put, patriotism is pride in people living around you and extending a bond that benefits all. And in this time of turbulence, it is worth reminding that the bond is necessary for a peaceful society. We support and are thankful for the Chinese American Citizens Alliance and their stand against bigotry with the National Day of Solidarity against Asian American and Pacific Islander hate in this time of division and global struggle. We are the Las Vegas chapter of the Proud Boys, and we stand with you against hate in all of its forms, because it is in opposition to the prosperity of all nations and grossly hinders the pursuit of happiness that all people have the natural right to fully embrace. Thank you for your time. God bless those who gave all to protect this country we still hold so dear, the United States of America. Happy Memorial Day.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.